I'm Chris Zerhut. I'm the Chief Design Officer for Unleashed Games. I'll be in charge of all the design efforts.
Where did you come from? Like, have you been involved in gaming for like a really long time?
No, actually, I've kind of an interesting kind of zigzaggy career. So when I was a kid, the thing I wanted to do to grow up to be was to make toys. And at some point I looked and said, well, how many people in the world get to do this? And I really found, oh, it's just a few dozen. Hey, okay, that's not a realistic thing to do. As I came out of high school, I decided the thing I wanted to do back then was I wanted to teach. But the weird part is, of course, I was a math teacher, but my undergrad background was in history. So my real heart and soul is in that social science. And it turns out game design is combining all the social science stuff with psychology and history and sociology with the math and the computer programming and bringing all that stuff together. So what's so great about game design is, so I decided to go back to school at nights to take classes to get a master's degree in computer science and eventually change fields and go back to my original passion with what really I wanted to do is I wanted to build video games. And every once in a while, I would go looking at job sites just to see what kind of jobs are people looking for, what kind of skills do I need, and I looked at Blizzard's site and they had this job listing for technical game designer. And I read through it and I'm like, I can do that. Holy crap. This is exactly my weird mixed skill set of math and soft social skills all mushed together in a job that they needed filled. Because they needed somebody who could both talk to designers who are often not very technical, not very mathematical. They're all like come up with crazy ideas and stories and quest lines and all that. And they also talk to engineers and read code and work with Excel. And they wanted both of those in the same person. I was the perfect person for it.
What are you doing now with Haven?
So a big part of it is if you want to build up friendships, there's a process of friendship formation. But the process of friendship formation starts first with having social proximity. You've got to have people keep running into each other over and over again. We call this repeat serendipitous interactions. That's a really dense phrase. Basically, I'm going to see the same people over and over again. Every time I do, it feels awesome. And that's how people actually build friendships in the real world. So it goes from that social proximity to people start doing parallel play, and then they start doing cooperative play, and they start helping each other, little reciprocity is what we call it. And eventually that friendship blossoms enough that they start sharing things about themselves. And that sounds a little bit crazy, but I've watched this exact pattern happen over and over and over again. So that's a big part of the game, is building those relationships and fostering them.
Are you creating a social space with Haven?
Ironically, the main focus of the game is not social. The main focus is you're gonna go fight, explore, and build in this fantasy world and have adventures together. But if we want you to really enjoy that experience and have that experience be transformative in your life, building friendships is going to be in the background all the time to make it work. Without that, none of those adventures actually play out. The group falls apart, your friends stop playing, people churn out of the game, it doesn't hold together. By building those friendships, people stay in the game, they log in every day, they care about what happens to you, and you're able to have those fantastic adventures together. So part of what we're looking to achieve, and I think Arena probably talked about this some herself, is we have a world that has a crisis of loneliness. People feel more isolated and alone than they've ever felt before in the history of the world. But where do people spend their time? They spend their time in games, in virtual realities. If you're spending that much time in the gaming space, then at least that fraction of your friendships should be being built in that same space so that you don't have that crisis of loneliness. So you are connected to the rest of the world. So a big part of our mission is bringing that need for friendship and community into the gaming space.
So where can we go to find out more?
You can find more information about us at our website, unleashedgames.io.
Hi, everybody. It's good to see you. Welcome to the Unleashed Games weekly playtest. It is Friday, February 9th, and we're very excited to see you. If you're new here, we are a video game development studio building what we think is the best game in the world, and particularly because this is the game that we all desperately want to play, and we're grateful for all of you joining us to check out the results of our works, or the work of this week today. And you just saw an intro from Chris Zerhut, our chief game designer. He is a former developer on World of Warcraft. That's where he and I met when we were building Vanilla WoW, Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, and he stayed on at Blizzard for about 17, almost 18 years. And he's joined us here at Unleashed to make the game that we know needs to exist. And in particular, something that he touched on that is so important to me, and actually I had a great investor call yesterday where we bonded over this, is the reason why Haven and this team exists. And the specific why matters because we think that there is a serious pandemic, a problem of loneliness in the world, mostly because of an increasingly isolated culture. And we think that connecting people through space and time in a video game where we can make new friends and meet people that we wouldn't otherwise get a chance to encounter is pretty damn cool. And there was actually a video game that I played a long, long time ago, back in 1999. And I met some friends that have been my friends to this very day. And in fact, one of my old gaming buddies, my raid leader from my guild Bunnies of Chaos, he is here playing Haven for the first time. He just got a download, a build, so I can't wait for you all to meet him. But the reason why we're all here is to play our game and check out our work. The quick playtest notes I've got. Do I have the printout? The README. Now we have printouts and call sheets. But we fixed some tooltips. And we've added some, done some more tuning for the crafting system. And the home beacons are a little bit more functional. We've made the Krakenroots a little bit easier because they were kind of spanking us in the newbie zone, and that's not our ideal experience. We've adjusted some tuning around the Arcane Mill. We've got a new character create scene and the way it's architected. But there's also a really big, the big change is I will kind of leave that for us to experience on our own. Really quickly, please follow us on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, X? One of those. Follow us on all social channels, because if you don't, or the more likes and the more subscribes we have, the more traction we can show to show how excited people are for what it is that we're building, this old school MMO for a new generation. So without further ado, let's go play some games, my friends. Hey, yeah. Oh, we got some new graphics on here, upgrades. And then we're going to go over to our friend Discord and undeafen. Hey, everybody. Discord, everybody can hear you. Now you're live. Let's do this.
Hello. Hi.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
So, everybody, we've got guests, and so let's do a little round robin to say hello. Jason, would you just guide that? Because I can't even get into Discord to look.
Yeah, no worries. So first off, we have Matt. Say hello, Matt.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Matt.
And then we've got Jocelyn. Say hello, Jocelyn.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome, Jocelyn. Awesome. And we've got Jason, and I saw Cham in chat.
Yeah, Cham, his headphones are down, so he's not in voice at the moment. He'll join us as soon as he can. Brian is in voice with us, and Tom Ang is in voice with us.
Hi, Brian. Hi, Tom.
How you doing?
So,
how's it going?
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. Oh, rude.
No, it's okay. I'll just talk over you too.
Oh, yeah, sweet. Just do it back and forth. So Jocelyn joins us. She's helping us out. This is actually really amazing. The best part of building this game has been the people that we've been able to meet. And Jocelyn, thank you so much for coming and helping us in so many ways. I can't even list the ways that you're being amazing.
Thanks. Happy to help. It's the friends you make along the way, right?
Absolutely. I'm chopping down some wood while we go, trying to break my way out of the starting area. And Matt is the aforementioned gaming buddy. Hey, Matt, how's it going?
Hey.
You're playing our game.
Excited to be here. I am. This is pretty crazy.
What do you think? As you know, I want feedback.
It's funny to see this and be inside of this where what was it, like September of 2022? We were on a Zoom call talking about potential assumptions about building a product, and here we are. So that's pretty phenomenal to see that in that short period of time. So
yeah, that's actually some great background to also offer. So Matt also helped us out last summer, about 2 years ago, where Matt is an agile facilitator, and he came into a meeting with all of the founders. The team looked a little bit different then, but we talked about we did an agile exercise of assumption generation. What was that?
yeah, assumption mapping. Yeah.
Yeah, we were assumption mapping. Now, so how does what you're seeing here compare to what it is that you thought the game was when we were first doing that rundown?
Oh man, you're trying to test my old memory.
Sorry.
It's the thing. I think the core thing that I remember from that conversation was the kind of that shining driving goal of the win condition. The win condition here is the cooperation, and you see that with the play tests, with the limited stuff that we've added so far. It still requires going it alone. Yeah, you may be able to do it, but it really does seem to require the friends, right? That journey that you've talked about. So by holding true to that kind of win condition, I think that's been a pretty cool guiding point for the evolution of this from what I've seen. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. And I'll have you know, I actually came dressed for the occasion today because I wore my maid shirt because I'm planning on kiting. Let's do this.
You have a mage neighborhood. I'm in a warrior neighborhood.
We've
Great.
class segregated.
Yeah.
Well, we have a healer. Imaginary heroes. Who is that?
That's Jocelyn. That's me.
Hi, Jocelyn. I buffed you.
Thank you.
I feel so good when I do that.
I'll return the favor
Oh, please do.
as soon as I'm done building
You've
this
got a good
house.
one. Damage reduction?
Yes.
I'd love to see it. Yay! Woo! We have very sophisticated sound effects. So, Jason, what else have we got? Where are we going?
Well, I think we should build the Arcane Mill, and I don't think we have enough stuff for it.
Uh-oh. So, well, why don't we throw down a
I want to see if I can throw down a base in your
foundation?
neighborhood. I'm going to do that right now. I
think I
could.
be closer to this?
Can I add to it?
Oh, you did it. I'm adding all of my wood, but we're not going to have enough to be able to make a campfire. I'll go get some more. You need wood for multiple things. It's so good.
By the way, we have another Twitch streamer hosting us.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, Serenia Nix. Hi, Serenia.
Oh, so cool.
So Jason, remind me that command again to come and visit. It's /v, right? Something like that.
Correct.
Yes.
V space and player
Capital
name,
V.
and player name must be
Case sensitive.
Case sensitive.
Is the V case sensitive?
Negative. Although I know lowercase works.
I want more emotes so bad. All right, where to?
Yeah, where to?
We need to finish this
Adventure.
Arcane Mill, but we need more. There's only one answer to that problem.
Adventureland.
Adventureland.
Let's go.
So we did a
thought
bit
the
of a
answer was
change.
Cheat command.
We pre-built some stuff so that we're building for a GDC demo, and we're trying to make sure that we can get like the core loop and a little bit more advanced gameplay, more like level 10 to 20, I think. Is that where we are kind of trying to replicate? Validate for
couldn't
me,
tell you.
Jason, because I'm
I couldn't tell you.
A little bit further on, but like with a house already built, so that we don't have to build a house every single time. I like that there's multiple houses here, though it feels more homey when there's multiple houses. Like, I feel like there's actually people here. Oh, you guys went to Adventureland already. Yeah, I got wood. Never mind. I'm catching up. I know what I'm doing.
Hey, I heard Adventureland and I just booked it.
I can't blame you. It's good times.
Jason
Let's
taking
head
all
over
the
to
loot.
these, let's head
Pretty
over
sure
to
I
these-
thought that first.
the
Yay!
cabin that
Hey,
we can
Tom.
see.
Hello. Thinking your way back and a couple of jumps.
It's like a ballet choreography. Ooh, who else is here? Chamawar. Hey, Chamawar. And Brianna.
Hey, we got a really interesting question in the chat in the stream, and so I'm going to read this off for you. This is from Threep Woody, whose name I really like. Hey guys, how do you want to counter that the MMORPG genre has teach players for years to play more and more solo, and for rewards primarily?
That's exactly why we're building this game, because we think that actually killed the MMO. The MMO was great because you had to play with other players, and that was actually like a good thing. But the minute WoW started going more solo oriented, like what's the point of even being multiplayer at that point? I don't know. Any other thoughts from the gallery?
Yeah, I could add that like one of the things that's really important to drive that is that feeling when you're exploring that you want someone to help you out, that things are a little bit too hard for you to do on your own. Like, but that I think someone mentioned earlier today that it's like you can go it alone. It's going to be really rough on you, and you know you might have difficulty with it. It's a lot easier when you get a certain person to help you, and then you have things that encourage you to be with each other, like these buffs that you can give one another. Those kind of reciprocal actions that you can take to make each other stronger encourage you to want to be near other people and playing with other people.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Hey, so I'm torn. We have about 10 minutes left, and we have a new encounter area that we can go check out. But we've literally never played it multiplayer yet.
That means we should.
Well, that's what this playtest
Adventure.
is for, isn't it?
Yeah, it is indeed.
And
Crazy
also,
thing
Matt,
about
how
this
you doing?
playtest.
Do you know how to join us?
Well, I've tried and using the your little dev command, and it's not teleporting me to anybody's name that I'm seeing in stream.
Well, it's not going to go to
I'm-
the name. It's going to go to their neighborhood.
okay, and it wasn't even teleporting me to neighborhood.
So we are actually in Adventureland. So if you go to the
Right.
purple beacon in the center of town, yeah, doing a good job introing you to our game.
That's fine. Crash courses are fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Just you're on your own, Matt. Good luck.
So in the
Test for
just to make
onboarding.
sure we're using our time well, let's go back to the neighborhood and use the new teleporter that I put in for going to Kabalmat's Lair and try a boss
Ooh.
encounter.
But in the purple beacon, Matt, if you go and double click on that, you'll get a dialog box that allows you to teleport to Adventureland.
You should at least
Okay.
experience that.
Yeah, we need Matt to get over here.
Yeah. But we've got 4 or 5
Okay.
people here, which is good, and that's what we need to fight Kabalmat.
I am in an Adventureland and I don't see anybody. I'm wondering if I am on a different server instance. Maybe.
That shouldn't be possible if we gave you the right link.
You don't see people around the beacon. Oh, no.
Where's our friend?
Which link did we give him?
I gave him the external playtest build.
Well, I hope you gave him the one for today.
Well, because I don't know if the servers
two
on
in there.
the main servers are down. We have a
Yeah, I
different
don't know.
server architecture depending on
Yeah, I don't know if main server is
what
running
demo?
or not.
who's doing the
Well,
demo now.
go ahead and use your time. Go hit Kabalmat. I will go smack trees and play. I'm watching.
Live feedback later.
That's
I'll be asking you for a write-up if you wouldn't mind. Okay. Well, which way are we going, Jason?
To the Kabalmat.
Back to the neighborhood. And then once you're in your neighborhood, if you go behind the big rocks where we hide the teleporters.
Where we go hide things behind the rocks.
Yep.
Don't mind the man behind the curtain of rocks.
Yeah. The new one is the new purple one, and it's fairly obvious because it's using a different model.
Oh goodness.
So let's get up. Let's get there, and then you're going to be on kind of the top of a hill. Don't run down the hill yet until we're all kind of buffed and ready. Because
I'm looking. Oh, there we go. The one with
Our
the 3
butts will be
lightsabers
kicked.
coming out of it. Yeah. I like how we have our dev areas just kind of tucked away. See, there's Winterland. Oh, what's this? This is a test model. And Jocelyn is at... Oh, you disappeared. Good. You're not going to die. I don't want...
Don't go down there yet.
So
Yeah,
here's
definitely
an
not there.
example of a boss encounter that Jason put together this week. We want to have like really cool stages for boss fights, the way that you would expect like a raid experience to feel. And so now
One
here
sec,
we
I'm
are.
getting my buffs out. Okay.
and I
guys
will
are buffed.
I will be there in a moment. I wanted to get my house buff back.
Cham decided that Cham was going to be dog food.
Cham does
Oh
that.
my
Let Cham
God.
die.
He does that all the time.
Yeah, it does it every week. Let him die.
Then he comes back with the train, and it becomes all of our problem.
Oh, that's Cham. That's not going so well down there. Ooh, look at this place. What is that over there?
Chamawar, the new brand of dog food.
Leroy dog food.
All right, are we here? Are we buffed?
And I'm about to lose my house buff. You were wise getting a refresh. But I'm gonna hang back here. Who's going first? Not me.
There you go.
So
I
this
will
is
pull. Do we have
a
do we have a tank that can pull somebody off? Okay, Tom's going. Good job,
Yeah.
Tom.
Brave Tom.
brave
Plus, I
Tom.
wanted to see
here
the
we go.
VFX on Kabalmat.
I have officially healed someone.
Hey,
Don't get aggro. Don't get aggro. Oh, this looks so cool. I'm gonna turn off names. If you want to turn off names and go more cinematic, you can hit the V key.
apparently I got aggro. Oh yay, Mirage saved me.
He's got a lot of
Oh.
hit points.
Frame rate is tanking.
Really? You're
Yeah,
running
for me, it is.
standalone?
Yeah.
Oh, this!
Man,
I
I
just
died.
want to wander around the zone and go look at things.
Uh-oh, we lost Tom.
Yeah.
Oh, we only have one healer. I'm so sorry, Jocelyn. It's all on you.
I'm trying.
If anybody can do it, it's Jocelyn.
I'm out of mana. Oh wait, I have potions.
getting out of mana myself. Oh, I don't have any potions either.
Campfire up the hill, but you may not get it if you're in combat.
I'm casting
I
my last
also
spell.
am
This is
now
all
out of
I've
mana.
got. Let me see if I can get to the campfire.
I'm going melee. I'm gonna beat him with my little wand.
I'm testing to see if the campfire... Oh, the campfire works even if you're in combat. That's kind of fun. You can just cycle between the campfire.
Oh, that's funny. It's not supposed
Oh,
to.
he's running,
Uh-oh.
But I think
but
we
he's
got him
gonna
on the
bring
ropes.
back friends.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Good thing I asked you to put a bunch of friends in this. Yeah.
Oh,
He didn't run far enough to get friends. Looks like.
good. Let's finish him.
So now
He's so
I know
close.
where I need to put more friends.
got him.
Yes!
Okay.
Victory is yours.
Well done.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty fun. And I like the little trail of, sylph globes. that we left
I felt
behind.
like as a healer, I did make a difference. So that's like really important to me as a primary healer type. So
Yes,
awesome.
definitely. I would not have survived without you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would
no,
have
you
not
saved a
been
lot of people's
possible without
butts.
healing. Yep. So this tells me a bunch of things. So like on the balance side, and just to speak for Chris here, like I feel like the time to kill there was pretty good. We
Yeah.
are not we didn't go through the process of going and getting everybody geared up. We ultimately want this fight to be something that you really have to prep for. Everybody's got to be buffed. Everybody's got to have good gear. Otherwise, you really can't kill them. So we'll need to take a look at that. I think we're okay for what we want for GDC demo, but for the real game, this would be a much more difficult encounter.
That
I
makes
love
sense.
the way that the tree turned out. So this is our dragonwood tree up here. Check that. This is actually modeled after a real tree. Where does it grow in like Africa and the Middle East?
Yeah, Dragon
Yeah.
Blood Tree is the
A
real
dragon
tree.
blood tree. That's right. This tree, when you actually, Tom, you want to talk about it?
Yeah, when you cut at this tree, you look at the sap is actually the
There
color
goes
of
Cham
blood,
again, right? Yep.
dragon blood.
Oh, good.
And it is used. The sap is used as a pigment. When you dry it, you pound it and turn it into sort of a powder. You can use it as a pigment
Uh-oh.
for
I think we need to...
clothing and wood and a bunch of things.
Cham's interrupting the lesson with this train.
There does it again.
No.
Woo! Well, this zone looks awesome, Jason and Tom.
Well done.
Well done. Though I feel like I want to have like clear out a lot of these mobs to get to Kabalmat, like at the top of the hill. Or like he's hanging out up there by the tree.
Oh, you want some trash to clean out.
Agreed. The idea behind this is that you'd be clearing out the way to the lair in Adventureland, and then you've already done the mob clearing, and then you're in the lair.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, nice.
That's cool. And this is where Kabalmat hangs out. I like the way the beacon looks up there. With a light
Cham
beam.
got to the top of the hill. You like the up and down beacon?
Yeah. Well, it's just
That was
it's
all.
a really
That
cool
was all
look.
Tom's idea.
Yeah, you usually don't get to see the bottom side of the beacon. But that's
Well, I like
it.
how I can imagine, wandering around in our world and you just discover a beacon, but you have no idea where it goes and you just follow it. And then where does it take you? Who knows? More adventure. Just chain your way through beacons.
Kurt had a question, which is that target and target of target kinda? And yes, that is kinda what it is.
That is exactly what it is.
Our UI implementation is not where we want it yet, but it's doing the trick.
Ooh, back home. Well, thank you so much. And thank you for joining us, Jocelyn and Matt.
Thanks for having.
Yeah, it was a treat to be able to play.
It's an actual game. Like, we did it.
Yeah.
I'm snared right now, trying to just find anybody back at home.
I'm at home chopping wood.
I really want to build the Arcane Mill.
Okay, I'll help you.
You
Ooh.
could visit us in the Warrior Village if you /V Brianna
Ooh.
or /V Channel War. We are building an Arcane Mill. I successfully gathered all the materials.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you did? Oh, let's go help them.
Any
Without
problem finding
cheating this
clay?
week.
Without cheating.
Without cheating. It's about a third of the way built from the build progress bar. But yeah, if you visit Brianna.
Oh, I'm coming. Oh, you guys have been active in here. Look at this.
Did you guys have any problems finding clay?
It was rare. I got one from everything I looted in the neighborhood, and I was only able to find exactly 4 things to loot.
Oh, well, that's fine, because I think I've got 100% clay drop on the nodes in the neighborhood.
In Adventureland, I could not find any clay at all.
I don't think I've got any clay dropping,
I
or
just
dropping
clinched
very
it.
randomly.
It was because I came that we finished.
Yay! A mill, an
job.
arcane mill. We have an arcane mill, and now we can craft.
So yeah, I can't wait till we do more. Well, that was awesome. Great work on Kabalmat's Lair, and like the further expansion of our game, new areas, new things. And thank you all for joining us on our stream. I think we're done for the day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend and see you next week. Bye.
Hit that button and buy a t-shirt with a dragon on it, and that will help us keep making some awesome games. Looks like this. I've already seen a Unleashed t-shirt out in the wild that I wasn't wearing, and I'm super excited about seeing more of them. So yeah, buy a t-shirt.
You can find more information about us at our website, unleashedgames.io.